Hey everyone, it's Sunday and I am ready for church today and I am a hot mess. My eyes are so swollen and my nose ran all night, which I did sleep good last night. I've slept really good the past 2 nights and I am feeling better and the sore throat is completely gone. The sore throat lasted for a few days because my sinuses, and I hope this doesn't gross you out, but you know me, I tell everything. My sinuses they were draining and going down. And now that they've quit doing that, they're coming out. So my nose has ran all night. I've sneezed all night. And I do believe I guess it's allergies. And my eyes are so swollen. I've just got a brown smoky eye on today. I didn't do a whole lot. I didn't want to emphasize too much of it. But my lids were so swollen from Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday. I did eat there. And I ate a lot. And I ate a lot of the Southwestern sauce. And that food is delicious, but it is full of salt. So I told you yesterday, if you watched my video, that I would be puffy today. And I am. But it's a combination of allergies, sinuses, and my salt intake. So hopefully, when I cut back on my salt in the next few days, hopefully some of that swelling and puffiness will go down in my face. I'm wearing one of my little tops. I'll show you the tag. It's the Ann Taylor petite. A lot of the petite blouses from out there in town are fitting me pretty well. It was an extra small petite, and if you would have bought it regular price, it was $79.50, and I just tore the tag off today, and I'm just wearing it out with a black pencil skirt. My hair, I did not wash my hair. It's still dirty and messy, but I did buy a new lip yesterday, and you know I'm stuck on my, let me go ahead and get those. My chair squeaking bad. You know, I'm stuck on the Wet n Wild Mega Last cat suits. So I went to Walmart last night. Well, let me backtrack. Yesterday, I told you, I showed you all my stuff that I took to Plato's Closet. They bought everything except for the white blouse from Vera Wang, the black shiny thing that I told you I didn't know how to wear it. It didn't have any shape, from Jennifer Lopez. My tan wedges from Penny's, and my Steve Madden bag, the bigger one with the suds that I packed a lot. They bought everything except for those 4 items. So I was so excited that they bought everything else. And I brought those back home with me, and they're in the truck. And I think what I may do is keep the purse. But the other stuff I'm not really interested in keeping. But they bought 16 items total. And I was excited about that. So I did make a little bit of money on my stuff yesterday. Well, when I first got to town, let me see what I done first. I was by myself. I just went out by myself. When I first got to town, I went on to the mall area. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's located right behind our mall. So I went there and I ate. And then no. I told you wrong. Didn't I? Let me see. No, I went to Plato's Closet first. That's what I done. I went there first, took my stuff in. They said it would take about 20 or 25 minutes to look through everything. So I looked around while they looked at my stuff. And usually when I go to Plato's Closet, I find so much stuff that I can't even hardly decide what I want to choose from. But I didn't even really see anything yesterday that I had to have. I did try on a few pair of shoes, and they did have this beautiful handbag that came. It was Italian leather. It was beautiful, and it said right on it, "Made in Florence." But it was an odd color. It was like it wasn't really a mustard yellow. It was more like probably like a golden yellow. It was beautiful, and it was just a plain leather bag, but I did not think that I would pack it that much with the color that it was. But I did debate on it, and it was only like $40, and it was Italian leather. It was beautiful. But anyway, I thought about that. I tried on a few pair of shoes, but I just didn't see anything that I had to have. So I got my money. They give me, it was close to right at $70 for my stuff. Like I told you, you know, you don't get a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. So after I left there, I went over to Buffalo Wild Wings and I ate. And then I went into the mall and looked around a little bit. And Hope, she has been wanting, you know, that she's pregnant. That's my daughter. My nose is so stuffy, you guys. I've got my tissue. I'm telling you, I struggle with allergies and sinuses so bad. I hope I don't forget what I'm saying. But when I went and had my braces done it was several years ago. I had braces for 3 years. My teeth were really bad growing up. I had an overbite and a crossbite, and they were just jacked up really bad. Well, when I got older and I could afford it, I had braces put on my teeth and Kayla's teeth, and then Hope had some dental work done. And Isaac, my son, he just did not want anything to do with the dentist, so I did not press the issue, and I wish I would have had braces put on his. But anyway, I wore braces for 3 years. But anytime they would do my x-rays of my mouth and my face, my doctor, he's older and retired now, but he was the best thing. He was so good to all of us. He said, I have done this for years. He was a dentist for like years and years, orthodontist. He said, you have got the biggest sinus cavities that I have ever seen, when he would look at my x-rays. So that's probably why I have so much trouble. He said, your sinus cavities are huge. So I guess that's probably why I have trouble with my allergies and sinuses all the time. But anyway, you know what? I have got so off track that I've got several subjects going at once. We'll have to get back to my lips too. But anyway, so I went, what was I saying? Oh, Hope. She had been on the lookout for a pregnancy journal, and I told you that before we went out. Well, we were supposed to go out, a week or so ago and look for her journal. Well, she didn't get to go with me. She had practice. So yesterday, while I was in the mall, I went to Books A Million, BAM they call it, at the mall. And that's where she bought her pregnancy journal when she was pregnant with Gage. And so I went in there and I looked around and I did see a real cute one. And I called her and I said, I'm in here looking at the pregnancy journals. Do you want me to send you some pictures? And she said, yeah. She said, her and her friend Autumn and Gage, they were in another town that we go to. I told you, any direction you go through from where I live, you can be in a town and a good shopping area in about 45 minutes. Well, they were in a nearby town that was just probably about 30 minutes from where I was at the time. And I said, well, I sent her pictures of the journal. She loved it. I bought her the journal. I said, I'll just bring the journal and I'll meet up with you guys in the town that's next. It's in a different state. I know this is confusing. I live in West Virginia. Hope lives in Kentucky, but we're right on the border. And she was in a very prominent town in Kentucky, and I was in a prominent town in West Virginia, but it only took like 30 minutes to get from one town to the next. I said, well, I'll just leave here, and I'll come over and meet you guys over there. So I did. I took her journal, and I met up with them at Hobby Lobby, and we looked around in there. I bet we was in there for about an hour, but I played with the baby and let her and her friend look around. So Gage loves all those little hard plastic or rubbery animals, he loves them. And he's a big fan of horses and cows, and he likes dinosaurs right now. So me and him we found the aisle, and if you follow me on Facebook, you probably saw the pictures. We found the aisle with all the toy animals, and he loved it. It was like shelves full of them. So I just let him stay there and play with those toy animals, and he had them everywhere. But I bet we stayed there for a good 30 or 40 minutes there in that aisle, letting him play with those animals while the girls looked around. So I stayed in there and watched Gage while they shopped a little bit, and she loved her journal. She loved it. It was perfect. It had so much information in there, and she'll have so much fun with that while she's pregnant. But anyway, I did buy her a journal yesterday at Books A Million. So I ate at Buffalo. I went to Plato's Closet, sold my stuff, went to eat at Buffalo Wild Wings, went over to the mall, got me some cookies at the cookie company, or what is it, the American Cookie Company, whatever. I'm a sucker for that place. I got me 2 cookies. I went into Bath & Body Works to see what kind of fall scents that they had in their sprays and lotions, and they do have some nice ones, and they've come out with some that's made with real honey this year, and I did spray a couple of those, and they smelled good. But Bath & Body Works sprays and lotions, the scent does not last on me. I don't know if it does. I know it's a very big seller, and it's a very popular store, and I have bought stuff there many times in the past, but their scent does not stay on my body very well. I don't know why, or on my clothes or anything. So I didn't get anything from there. And I went into Books A Million and bought Hope that journal. And then I headed out to the nearby town, went and spent some time with them at Hobby Lobby. And then I just came on back home. And I went to, what did I do? Met up with Sue Ellen, and we walked for about an hour last night in town. And then last night, I went to Walmart. Well, I went and rented some movies. Me and my husband watched a movie last night, and it was cute. I've got 2 more that I need to watch or either take back. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to watch them today. But I rented 3 movies, and I walked in town with Sue Ellen. And then after that, I went to Walmart, and that's where I picked up two more of my Wet n Wild liquid cat suits. And I had these before. Deidre had bought me like the whole collection at one time, the gel liners and the cat suits, and me and my girls enjoyed those so much. So when she did send me everything, I picked out my favorite. Well, I handed some of the other ones down to the girls, but I repurchased a couple of them last night, and the one I have on my lips today is absolutely beautiful. Do not know why I did not keep this shade. I go through phases like that, where I think, oh, I just want a certain shade of lip, or I want a certain, like a nude lip or a bright lip or whatever. I go through crazy, or a glossy lip, a matte lip, a cream lip. You know me. You've seen me do it enough. But anyway, I looked at they didn't have the whole collection, but they did have some. And I bought the Berry Recognize, and that's what's on my lips today. And I love it. Love it. I think it'll be a beautiful fall shade. And to be honest, this is about as red. It's a beautiful berry shade. But this is just about as red as I like to go. If I go with a full-on straight up red, I don't like it as well. I think I can get by with this color of red with a smoky eye and it don't look too bad. But if I go with a real bright, dark, or a bright red, or even a dark red, like a blood red or a brick red or orangey red, any of those I think are a little bit too over the top for me. So this is probably about as red as I would want to go, a berry shade red. And I do like that real well. And I just have my Gone Burgundy. I'm so stuffy, you guys. Feel that, hear that. Sorry about that. That's gross, ain't it? But anyway, I went with the Gone Burgundy liner with the Berry Recognize on my lips today, and it is gorgeous. I love it. Look how swollen, you guys. Look at those eyelids. There's no definition to them at all today. And then I told you I was going to pick up the other pink shade in it, and I did. And this one is pink, really hard. And I didn't find any lip liners. They didn't have any of the gel liners at our Walmart. And I did not make it to Walgreens yesterday because after I called Hope and told her about the journal, I had intentions on stopping at Walgreens last, but she was excited about meeting up with me and getting her journal, so I just left that town and went on it. And the town that I went to didn't have a Walgreens. So Walmart did not have the gel liners last night, and I do know they do have a really pretty liner that will match. I don't remember the color, but they do have one that'll match this shade, so I will eventually pick up a liner to go with this. But this is Berry Recognized, and that's what's on my lips, and this is Think Really Hard, and I have, 5 shades altogether again, so my collection of the cat suits are growing, and I'm packing them all with me in my makeup bag. Okay, that's what I got at Walmart last night, along with some other stuff for the house. I bought me some protein drinks and my Coke Zero. And this week coming, I am going to shoot the protein in me. I've got the Slim Fast the Mocha Cappuccino protein shakes that my husband got me hooked on. I love those. And they're like 20 grams of protein, plus they're like, they give you a boost of energy, and they keep you, your appetite suppressed for like 4 hours, and they really do. So I bought me some of those, and I bought my Coke Zeros, and I already had some protein bars left. So this coming week, I am going to, I'm going to cut way down on the calories and my fat intake, and do a lot of protein. And see, I'm going to do that all week, and do a lot of walking on my treadmill, and hopefully get back in the swing of things. And I do have to be at work at 8 in the morning, but I'm going to drink a protein shake in the morning before I go to work. I like them really good and cold. They're in the fridge. And I'm going to drink one of those and take my vitamins in the morning, because they are a meal replacement. I'm going to drink it before I go or on my way to work, and I think that'll hold me over most of my shift, because it's like a 4-hour appetite control, and I'll be there like 6 hours tomorrow, but I'll be fine. And then I'll just maybe grab me something when I get off work tomorrow. Okay, I was out of body spray, and I had tried this before from Walmart, and you've probably seen it, the Bodycology. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't know why they have a flower on it, but it's the creamy vanilla, and it is a really pretty vanilla scent. A lot of women are picky about their vanilla scent. Some of them say that they're synthetic. I do not know the difference. I'm going to spray some more on. I spray it in my hair and everywhere. I keep these in my purse, and it is a very nice vanilla, and I like it. And it was only like $3.98 or something. And I've told you before, those cat suits are around $5. And what else did I get at Walmart? I repurchased my Reserve Your Cabana, the light colored powder that I set my makeup with. And I think that's everything that I picked up, other than my Coke Zero, my protein drinks, and those. I think that's everything I picked up at Walmart last night. And then after I left Walmart, I just came on home, and I was asleep. I fell asleep on the first movie. I didn't catch the end of it, so my husband had to explain to me what happened because he got to watch. He watched it all. But me and him, we sat in the recliner together, and I sleep in the recliner. I told you that. And I fell asleep. I have been so tired. But I have, the last 2 nights, I have rested better. And so I woke up feeling refreshed this morning as far as my energy level. But I'm just so swollen, and these allergies are driving me nuts. And I can't even breathe. I need to take me some antihistamines or something. But I'm loving my new lip color. Tell me what you think about it. I have a lot of women. I have a lot of new subscribers and a lot of women that talk to me every day. And I'm so excited to hear from you guys. So keep them coming. And I feel like we're family because I know the ones that are going to comment on all my videos. And I just look forward to hearing what you have to say. But I'm going to get up. I forgot to show you the dresses. I told you yesterday when I showed you my stuff from Plato's that I had went to town the evening before and bought 2 dresses. Well, I went back yesterday. Before I left town, before I headed out of town, I went there and they had some new blouses in, and I'm going to show you those. So I got 4 items to show you an outfit of the day, and then I need to head out of here because church starts in about 30 minutes, and I want to get there and kind of socialize and get with my friends. I usually sit with Sue Ellen, but I want to get there and talk to some of my friends this morning. So I'll show you my outfit of the day. I just have my little blouse. This is one of the first things that I bought. I think I bought this the very first visit to that little store in town. And if you'll remember, I showed it to you. And I did have it tucked in my skirt at first, but I just didn't like the look of it. It's kind of short-waisted, and I believe that when I would get up and down that it would pull. And I don't like to have to tuck stuff in all day. But I like the way it's swingy and a little bit bigger at the bottom. I like it out. I say tucked out, which don't even make sense. You don't tuck something out. So I just left it out this morning with my black pencil skirt that zips up the back. But I love this little skirt. It's got some stretch to it. But it is a pencil skirt that zips up. And my little blouse is an extra small. And my skirt is a small. And I just put them on. I'm hooked on these boots right now. I do that. These are my little black cowboy boots that my mom found at the St. Jude's place in town. I'll do that. I'll start wearing a pair of shoes, and I will wear them for a week or so straight. But yeah, I love these little shoes. And another thing I bought at Walmart was a new pair of my pantyhose, because I told you I snagged a hole in this one around my ankle, and that's another reason that I put my boots on. I didn't want to wear my new ones today. I like to wear these a lot and get the stretch. They are very supportive hose, but after you wore them a month or so, the stretch, it does lose its support, and then I replace it. I usually try to get at least a month or 6 weeks, sometimes maybe longer. It's just according. But I'm going to try to wear these the rest of the week, and then by the next weekend pull out my new hose. I don't like to have 2 or 3. I know that's weird. I'm quirky in ways like that. But when I wear these until I'm done with them, I won't open the new pair, and then when I open the new pair, I'll just throw these in the garbage. And I usually get a month, sometimes 2, but where I snagged that hole around my ankle, I can't wear certain shoes, so that's how come another reason that I put my little boots on, because it's a big old hole that my boots have got them covered. But let me show you what I got. This is one of the little dresses that I have. Look at this. I love this dress. It is a black and navy blue, and it's got some cream-colored flowers, if you can see. What are those, tulips or something? I don't even know. And it's very swingy and flowy, and it's got some different kind of flowers in it. These little tulips look like they're wilted, look. But anyway, it's a loft, size 4, which a 4 usually is a little bit big on me. But I think the way this dress is made, that it'll work. If it don't look too baggy up under my arms, I think it'll work. I did not try it on. And if it doesn't fit, he will let me exchange it. But I just loved it. And they didn't have, I looked all over for a smaller size, and I loved it so well that I went ahead and bought it. It zips up the back, and I love that it's flared down swingy at the bottom. But if you would have bought this dress regular price in the store, it would have been $98. And I gave that night. I gave $5. Everything I show you today was $5 a piece. But I love this little dress, and I think I'm going to wear it the next time I go to church. It needs steamed, but I love it, and I think that it'll be a good length. I don't think that it'll be too short. It'll hit me right probably above my knees. But I love that little dress. Very silky and satiny, which is probably polyester or something. Okay, and the same evening, I also picked up this dress. Look at this one. The same, pretty much the same style. Now, this is even more satiny. This feels real slick and satiny, like a pair of sheets or something. But this was a size 0, and it is a beautiful, I don't know if you could tell, but it's like it's not really a rusty color. I would say it's more like a coppery color if you would see it in person. And it's got some light blue, real light blue designs in it. Not sure what that is. But I love these little dresses. They're very thin, and they would be nice to wear in summer because, you know, they're a very thin material. But I'll even carry these into the fall and wear tights with them and boots. I like that look. You know I do. $5. This one zips up the back too. These are basically the same dress, the style, but this one buttons around the cuff or around your wrist, and this one just hangs loose. And this one is a thicker material than this one. But I love those little dresses. I'm going to have to wipe at my nose, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get me some allergy medicine. But that's why my throat was sore. All that stuff was loosening up, and it was draining down at first, and now it's coming out now. And as bad as I hate to sniffle and sneeze and wipe at my nose, I would rather do that than I hate to have a sore throat where you can't hardly swallow. So that part of it's over with, and now I'm having to deal with this, which may last for a while. You know me, the most of the time that I've been on YouTube, I've been dabbing at my nose. Okay, yesterday, before I left town, I went back out there, and they had brought some new blouses in. And I love this one. Look at it. I guess that is, what, a leopard? Cheetah or a leopard? But it's just a white blouse with some green leaves and a leopard or cheetah. I don't know my animals very well. But I love that. I love a blouse that's got double pockets in the front. I just think that adds something. And you know me, I like my ties too. But this was a size small and tailor. And if you would have bought this in the store, regular price was $69.50. But I love this. I mean, it'll look cute with my skirt like I have on, or with my distressed jeans, or, you know me, I'll probably tuck it in my jeans one day and wear a belt or something. But I love that. I love that one. And then I also found this one, and I love this one too. Now, this is just a slip over. It doesn't have any buttons. And all this stuff, as you can tell, I don't know how well you can tell on camera, is very wrinkled. Everything needs steamed or ironed. But this is a beautiful peachy color with flowers. And very soft. It's a Ann Taylor Petite, size small. And if you'd have bought it in the store, it would have been $59.50. But I love this one. Now, this one, of course, you would just leave out the way it's made. This would be a cute little pregnancy top, you know, if someone does not like to invest in maternity clothes. My daughter's always just wore normal clothes, just wore different sizes. But I think that's cute. I like the colors in this. But, yeah, I love all my... As you can tell, I'm into a lot of prints right now. Look at me. That's wild, ain't it? I go through those stages. But now, I love my blouses. I was thinking about that today when I was putting my makeup on. I'm from one extreme to the other. I either look like I'm a secretary and need to work in an office, or I look like I need to join a rock band. But I like that look. I like the grungy rock and roll chick kind of look, and then I like the executive office kind of look. And I just have different things that I like, you know. And a lot of people have diversities in their style, but I tell you, I go to one extreme from one extreme to the other. And then, of course, I like my flannels, and I like my distressed t-shirts. I'm trying to think what I really ain't into, or that I'm not into. I do like sweaters too. You know, I bought some sweaters lately, but I like a more sweated sweater. Oh my gosh, I'm funny. Okay, that's a Lucille Ball moment. I put myself in the mind of Lucille Ball. I like a more fitted sweater sometimes. But really, I've got a big variety of different things right now. If I look at my half-rounder and my dresses and stuff, I've got a big variety of things. You know, I like my button-ups, and I like my tank tops, and I like my t-shirts, and I like my leather jackets, and I like my sweaters. And yeah, I don't really need anything. I need to stop shopping for a while. But I've got a big selection of floral printed blouses and dresses now. Now that is something before I never was drawn to flowers, but this year I've bought more than my share of floral printed things. But anyway, I guess I need to quit talking and get myself out of here and get to church. But you guys have a great Sunday. Thank you for all the sweet comments. All the ladies concerned about me where I've been sick. And we're going on almost 25 minutes. You know me and this big mouth. I cannot make a short video anymore. It's a beautiful day today. It's very sunny, beautiful, and warm. I'm not sure what I'm going to do afterwards. I have to be at work at 8 in the morning, and it's going to be really dark in this room, so I will not get to do an outfit of the day. Sorry. I will not get to do an outfit of the day, a work outfit of the day in the morning, but I may catch up with you tomorrow, when I get home from work, if I'm feeling okay, and, if I've got it. But now Hope goes, I work Monday and Tuesday. Hope goes in Wednesday for her first ultrasound. So I will be excited to let you know how that goes. But I will catch up with you this coming week. I'm just not sure when. But you guys have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye-bye.